Right. So this one is doing some operations that involve dot products. Maybe that's not the whole thing. They've defined three vectors, u, v, and w at the top. And, you know, if you didn't see the title of this, you might actually just plow through it in whichever way you want, and you'd be just fine doing that. But they do say, we're going to use properties. We're going to use those properties that we had on that first slide to do at least the second one. We'll do it that way. And this, I mean, like I say, you probably wouldn't have thought to do this, but looking at both problems at once, you know, you might say, well, I think I can shorten this process up as like first, let me just find u dot v. Even though that's not either one of the problems, let's just find u dot v first. And that's what they've done, u dot v, and they get negative 14. Then when you're looking at this one here, since u dot v was just part of it, you've actually already done that part. So the next, on the letter A, you're just going to go, okay, well, u dot v times w, well, the u dot v is negative 14. Just substitute the negative 14 that you've already calculated. And then that is scalar multiplication. So what would that equal? Negative 14, positive 28, right? Now, the one that's more of a let's use the properties kind of thing is this second one. Because didn't we see something where there was a dot product and a scalar multiplication involved in the same problem? That was, yeah, it was the last one, right? So, and this is pretty much what we were looking at in our problem. U dotted with a scalar times v. Well, if you go backwards on that, you could actually just do the u dot v and then multiply by the scalar. Which in our problem, since we already did the u dot v, that just means we will multiply by that scalar and be done with it. Right? This one is telling us u dotted with 2v, right? By the, that ought to be the same thing as 2 times u dotted with v by that property. So we already did the u dotted with v, that is here. So what is 2 times that? Negative 28. You know, I don't think, if I was doing it, I probably would have just done what it asked, one at a time. I wouldn't have thought about doing u dot v and somehow economizing between the two that I was being asked together, but that's what they did.